It's time now for a look latest in local news. In the news, the Wayne County Board of Education has their monthly board meeting set for the day at 6 p.m. Several recognitions on the agenda: Health Occupation Students of America, Martha Puckett Middle School student recognitions, Arthur Williams Middle School student recognitions, Good as Gold recipients from James E. Bacon, and the principal report from James E. Bacon is public participation on the agenda this afternoon. Also under items of business, capital outlay projects. Ms. Williams will update the board on current capital outlay projects. Also discuss the advisory committee and Georgia Early Literacy Act data. Several board policies on the agenda, a financial report, and executive session. All that taking place today at 6 p.m. at the Tech Center. WIFO fan will be on hand. Have a full report for tomorrow here on the local news. Yesterday at the high school hosted their annual Veterans Day program. Once again, a great crowd on hand as the school system honored the veterans. Guest speaker of the event was Sergeant Major Peter Amos. He had these comments at Monday's Veterans Day program.
In the military, we have a saying, what we call one another, we call them battle buddies. You may have heard this term before, but in civilian terms, a battle buddy is someone that looks after you and you look after them. They have your back in good times and in bad. And you trust them with your life. Who will you choose as your battle buddy? The person you choose to do life with is the ultimate game changer. They can either tear you down and destroy your dreams, or they can build you up and fight for you when you can't fight for yourself. They can carry your load when it's too heavy. They can help you go after your dreams. Choose wisely. That choice starts today. Today is a day for all Americans. It's a day to remember why our men and women fight. Now is the time to not only honor those who have fought or are fighting for our freedom, it's also time for each of us to take part in protecting it. You don't need to join the Marine Corps, the Navy, the Army, the Coast Guard, the Marines, to actively participate in the defense of our way of life. We must put freedom into action by voting in elections when you're old enough, by speaking out against injustice all around us, by volunteering in our communities and teaching the next generation what it really means to be an American. In a college speech, President Franklin D. Roosevelt said, "We cannot always build the future for our youth, but we can build our youth for the future." Our staff here at Wayne County High School understands the role in that they are committed to your success as you learn and take the reins of responsibility in doing your part to ensure this country stays free. Because we know it's up to you, the next generation. In honor of our veterans today, I want to close by challenging you students to ask yourself these questions. As an American citizen, what obligations do I have to my country? How can I help my country as an American? If no one stepped forward to serve this country, what would happen to our freedoms? These veterans seated here today answered these questions. So I ask, how will you protect the freedoms you have been given? And answer the call. How will you honor the legacy of our veterans? Past, present, and future, that serve in the United States of America. What will your legacy be? Thank you.
And once again, those some of the comments from Sergeant Emmis at the Veterans Day program at the high school. Again, great music provided by the high school band. Teacher Wendy Dolan was recognized as Georgia Civic Educator of the Year. All that taking place yesterday at the Wayne County High School Gymnasium. Again, Veterans Day program once again put on by the students at Wayne County High School. We'll be back with more news after this word from our sponsor, other commercial messages, so please stay tuned. In other news, Georgia state government is diverting $100 million to spend on loans to farmers and cleanup after Hurricane Helene. Georgia State Financing and Investment Commission voted unanimously last week to spend the money which had been set aside for construction projects or paying off existing debt. Officials last month estimated that the storm, which caused extensive damage in the state, cost $6.46 billion in economic losses in the state's agriculture and forestry industries. Cotton, pecan, and chicken farmers took severe losses, and did owners at private timberlands. Lieutenant Governor Burt Jones and others have called the damage a generational loss. Georgia Developmental Authority, a state agency that lends money to farmers, will get $75 million to provide disaster relief loans to farmers and associated businesses in the agricultural industry. The other $25 million will be spent to clean up timber losses and other debts. Wayne County High School Drama Department competed in the region competition this past Saturday at Perry High School. The drama club performed their one-act play entitled Our Place. Wayne County finished fourth in the region competition. McKaylee Kelly and T. James were selected and named to the all-region cast. The Wayne County Chamber of Commerce is gearing up for their next quarterly membership luncheon. It's going to be entitled The State of Agriculture. It's going to take place on Wednesday, December 11th at Captain Joe's Seafood. Tickets are $30 for members, $40 for members. If you need more information, $40 for non-members. If you need more information, contact the Wayne County Chamber of Commerce, 912-427-2028. Date of the annual community Thanksgiving service at Calvary Baptist Church has been set. It's set for Sunday, November 24th at 6 p.m. Everyone's invited to come in and start the holiday season with this community event. Always a packed house. The community choir will provide the music. Once again, the date Sunday, November 24th at 6 p.m. at Calvary Baptist Church. Again, members of who are putting on the program will be on our program on Monday's World Famous Butch and Bob Show to have all the details for that event on Sunday, again, November 24th at 6 p.m. at Calvary Baptist Church. We'll be back with some final news notes after this word from our sponsor, the commercial messages, so please stay tuned. Final notes and news, holidays quickly approaching. There are several holiday events that you'll want to mark the calendar for and plan to attend. City Jesup gearing up for Pink Friday. That's the Friday before Black Friday, which is the Friday after Thanksgiving. This is a week before, and the city will paint itself pink as the purpose is to promote supporting local merchants and shopping locally for the holidays. City Jesup has taken over the Christmas parade, and the date is Friday, December the 6th in downtown Jesup. The theme this year is Dreaming of the Downtown Christmas. City's still accepting entries into the parade. Each entry is $35 each. If you're interested in making entry into the parade, contact City Hall at 912-427-1313. Thursday before the parade, on Thursday, December 5th, will be the annual lighting of the tree in downtown Jesup. Guest of honor will be Ross Murphy of Murphy's Builder Supply. Everyone is invited to attend this event as well. Another event to put on your calendar is the annual Living Nativity presented by members of the Altamont Baptist Church. Dates of that Wednesday, December the 4th, and Thursday, December 5th, from 6 to 8 p.m. at the J.C. Fairgrounds. Living Nativity takes you back to Bethlehem and the birth of Jesus. It's a free event. Everyone's invited. A lot of holiday events planned. So mark your calendars. Enjoy the holidays. Remember to support your local merchants and shop local this holiday season. That's going to do it for the latest local news. Sports comes your way in a few minutes. Bob Morgan's have a great day.